Hey everyone, welcome back to Agreeable Facts. Today, we're diving into a fascinating and sometimes puzzling topic, abnormal behaviors in animals. From erratic movement patterns to strange social interactions, animals can sometimes act in ways that seem unusual or out of the ordinary. But why does this happen? Is it a sign of something wrong? Or could it be something else entirely? Let's find out together. Abnormal behavior refers to any action that deviates from the expected or typical patterns of behavior for a species. This might include repetitive movements, odd mating rituals, or behaviors that could be harmful to the animal itself or others in its environment. So why do these behaviors happen? There are several potential causes. Genetic mutations can lead to physical or behavioral abnormalities. Environmental factors, like pollution or habitat destruction, can affect an animal's mental and physical state. Stress, especially in captivity or when animals are deprived of their natural habitats, can cause anxiety and lead to unusual behavior. Infections or diseases can also affect an animal's nervous system and lead to abnormal actions. Examples of abnormal behaviors in animals. 1. Stereotypic behavior in captivity. Example: elephants swaying or pacing. One common abnormal behavior seen in captive animals is stereotypic behavior. Elephants, for example, may sway back and forth or pace endlessly, especially in zoos or environments that don't mimic their natural habitats. This kind of repetitive behavior is usually a sign of stress and frustration. 2. Repetitive movement. Example: fish swimming in circles. Another example is fish, particularly those in tanks, swimming in repetitive patterns like endless circles. This could be due to the confined space or the absence of environmental stimuli that would normally keep them active and engaged. 3. Self-destructive behaviors. Example: primates pulling at their own fur. Some animals, like primates, can exhibit self-destructive behavior, such as pulling out their fur or skin. This behavior is often linked to psychological stress, frustration, or boredom. Without enough stimulation, these animals may turn on themselves as a way to cope. 4. Bizarre mating rituals. Example: penguins using stones for courtship. We also see some curious behaviors when it comes to mating rituals. For example, male penguins sometimes present female penguins with stones, which they consider a symbol of a potential nest. Though this is not harmful, it's an odd behavior that may seem unusual to us. 5. Increased aggression. Example: dogs barking at their reflection or inanimate objects. Some domestic animals, like dogs, can exhibit increased aggression or confusion, such as barking at their own reflection. This might be due to a lack of socialization, stress, or confusion caused by the animal not recognizing itself. 6. Cannibalism. Example: hamsters eating their young. Certain animals may even engage in behaviors that seem extreme, like cannibalism. This may occur in stressful environments or when resources are scarce. For example, some hamster mothers may eat their young if they feel threatened or under extreme stress. 7. Feeding anomalies. Example: birds pecking at non-food objects. In some cases, animals will engage in abnormal feeding behaviors, such as birds pecking at non-food objects or eating things that are not typically part of their diet. This is sometimes linked to nutrient deficiencies or stress. 8. Obsession with inanimate objects. Example: cats obsessively chasing shadows. Some animals develop strange obsessions, such as cats who continuously chase shadows or reflections. This could be a result of boredom, anxiety, or even an excess of energy. Abnormal behavior or adaptation. Sometimes what seems abnormal may actually be an adaptation to a changing environment. Take the example of certain animals evolving to become nocturnal to avoid predators or extreme heat. These shifts in behavior may seem out of place but are actually survival strategies. Abnormal behavior in animals is a complex and often misunderstood phenomenon. While it can point to something concerning, like health issues or poor living conditions, it can also be a reflection of an animal's adaptation to its surroundings. The more we learn about these behaviors, the better equipped we are to help our animal companions, as well as preserve wildlife in their natural habitats. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into animal behavior, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more fascinating animal content.